What's going on, peoples? This is your boy Say right here doing the recap of this wild week 5 where teams just fucking surprise and shock me and make me look like a fool. But I did it to myself. I jinxed myself by saying I was doing great on my picks at 750 overall in the season. So I started the season again 0-5. I know I apologize for that week 5. I was gonna pick Seattle and I had in my mind to pick Seattle and I changed my pick at the last minute, which I never do. That's a rookie mistake. Once you make your pick, don't never change it though, because 9 out of 10 you're gonna be wrong if you change it. Arizona at Cincinnati. Man, Cincinnati just looks bad. Cincinnati and Washington, wow, they look bad. It's sad to see those teams play though, but they have a tons of problems. Like I think it's they got rid of Marvin Lewis. They got a new head coach. I think it's time to start fresh from the start again. Draft a quarterback. Start drafting players. It might take 2 or 3 years, but man, it's just sad to watch the Cincinnati Bengals play right now. Buffalo and Tennessee. I don't know why the hell I picked Tennessee. I did. did say I was gonna pick Buffalo. Maybe this is my wrong sheet. Where's my other sheet? Nah, I'm just kidding. I was fucking with my boy Benito. But I did. I thought I could. I thought I did pick Buffalo. Chicago and Oakland. Man, Chicago was looking good for a minute. I didn't see the beginning of the game. Oakland was winning 17-0 when I first checked. Then Chicago came back and they were on top. And they were looking good for a minute, but man, Oakland took it very personal against Chicago, man. They didn't allow a single sack and they just ran the ball straight up to Khalil Mack. That was fucking impressive. So I got a big X there. Tampa Bay. Oh my god. I just got 2 words for this game. Michael Thomas. That man is ridiculous. Ridiculous. Man, it's him. He's just catching fucking balls, man. And it looks to me like him and Terry Bridgewater, they just got on the same page. Wow. He put a ton of fucking points. I think he had like 10 catches for 198 yards. And hard to believe it, he wasn't even the top receiver of this fucking week. I gotta look it up, but I could have said he was top 3 in receiving yards this week. But Michael Thomas is ridiculous, man. I was expecting a low scoring game. I was expecting a lot more defense. I didn't think Tampa Bay offense was gonna be able to put another 50 points, of course, especially not against New Orleans in New Orleans. But I thought it was gonna be a more tie game, like I say, a lot more defense. And of course, once again, Tampa Bay made me look like shit. Minnesota took care of the Giants. I thought that defense was too much for Daniel Jones, so I got that right. Minnesota's defense is for real, man. Philadelphia, I was shocked that Philadelphia has never lost against the Jets. Never. That's fucking crazy, though. Baltimore took care of business against Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh down to their third string quarterback. I don't know who's gonna play. I don't know if they're gonna sign somebody. It's been rumors that they can probably try to trade for Ryan Fitzpatrick from the Miami Dolphins. There's questions that who if this Rudolph guy he had a concussion, if he's gonna be able to come back next week or might take a few more weeks. I don't know, but Pittsburgh has problems, and Mike Tomlin is in the hot seat, whether he likes it or not. New England covered the spread against Washington, 16 points. That was pretty good. Who else? Jacksonville and Carolina. Carolina won. Kyle Allen keeps playing good, and I'm gonna tell you something, man. Cam Newton, you better start thinking about a possible. I gotta look up to. I promise you for the next week, week 6, I'm gonna look into Cam Newton's contract and how long does he have left? Because it might look like he might be on his way out. To be honest, though, when these teams have to decide between money, do you pay a guy $20 million or do you pay a guy, I don't know, $7, $8 million? I mean, it's easy. You just go for the cheap route, especially if he's both playing good, or even Kyle Allen is playing better to me. Atlanta at Houston, boy, Atlanta is 1-4. It's another team that is sad to watch play right now. A lot of people pick Atlanta for not this year only, but for the last 2 years they've been picking him to go to the Super Bowl. I'm gonna tell you something. Atlanta has not recovered since they blew a 25 lead against the New England Patriots. I've not seen a competitive team from Atlanta ever since that Super Bowl. They could have won that Super Bowl. All they had to do was just keep running the ball, keep wasting time, manage the game, and after that, it's just been downhill like physics, just like me. I started good this season. Now look at all these drone picks. They are. It's just sad to watch. It's just so sad to watch. Denver and LA Chargers. Man, I thought for sure Marvin Gordon coming back was gonna be fresh. Was gonna get a heavy load. They end up splitting the ribs. He looks a little out of shape, to be honest. Denver, I don't even know how they won that game though. I don't know how they were able to stay in the game, and it's just no explanation whatsoever. I don't really think nobody see this game coming, like especially being at LA. The same as this one. I don't think nobody saw Indianapolis winning against Kansas City, unless you're from Indianapolis and you decide to go with your home team. 99.9% of the people pick Kansas City to win those games. So I don't feel too bad here. But Dallas, my lord, you know, I bought into the hype. I bought into the hype. They were 3-0, and I was like, you know what? Dallas is for real. Dallas has a good defense. And on paper, they do have a lot of talent, offense and defense. So I bought into the hype. I was like, I was thinking that they can be a runner for the NFC. They can start making a push little by little as the season goes. But man, did they let me down? And Green Bay, man, I'm tired of hearing from Green Bay, man. The first 3 weeks, oh my God, Green Bay's defense is for real. The Green Bay defense is outstanding, blah, blah. When they lost, everybody is like, well, Aaron Rodgers can't do it by himself, this and that. And I'm tired of hearing this shit, man. Now that they won again, I'm hearing all this shit about their defense. Their defense is good. The defense is for real. Aaron Rodgers has never played with a good defense. Man, Green Bay fucking sucks, man. Their defense is overrated, I think. Their defense is just fucking overrated. And Monday Night Football, today is Monday. I'm watching the game right now as we're speaking. I can't show too much because I get fucking kicked out of this YouTube thing. I was expecting to see a great game, and I think we are seeing a great game, although the score is 21-3 right now. I was expecting to see a great game. And for the main reason that both teams got a lot of draft picks, first round picks on the last years. So they loaded. These two teams are very loaded with talent. San Francisco is for real. Like I said last week, they are top 3 defense and top 4 offense. Wow, it's a pretty balanced team. They won 2 games on the road already. This is only their second game at home. Jimmy G has never lost at home. This is a great team. Everybody's gonna start watching them because they're about to go 4-0. They are the only undefeated team in the NFC. They are about to start playing some good football. Just keep the eye on them. But once again, like I said, today is Monday, so I'm trying to start the week on a positive note. So I'm not looking at my 0-5 record over here on Thursday night games. I'm looking at this record over here on Monday. If I'm 0-5 over here on Thursdays, ladies and gentlemen, I have never been wrong on Monday Night Football. I'm 5-0. So, with that being said, let's get ready for week 6. And let's go, San Fran. Keep rolling over these overrated ass Patriots. I mean, Cleveland Browns. I'm sorry, not Patriots. They just scored again. So now it's 28-3. I love it. I love to see that. Baker Mayfield's struggling. He had a couple of picks and a fumble. It's gonna be a great night. Good night, peoples. This is your boy Say, and this week 5 recap. Oh, let me see. My score is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 wrong. And I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 right. Yeah. 7 right. Can't be right. Oh, yeah, it's 8 in here. No, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah.